Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all. And I was just wanting to chat with y'all. I was wanting to talk with y'all about youth sports because y'all know my story. I played football for 6 years. And yeah, I played football as a youth. When it was my first year playing football at the age of 12, I was a youth. I played rec football. But after that year, I was too old to play rec football, so I had to try out for my middle school football team, and I made the team for my middle school in both 7th and 8th grade. But I was just wanting to do another video about youth sports because it seems like there is like some issues that still be going on in youth sports, and it doesn't make a difference what sport it is, whether it's basketball, whether it's football, whether it's baseball, soccer, youth lacrosse. It don't really matter, you know what I mean? It just seems like there's some issues. And yeah, to all the parents out there, if your son or daughter is in youth sports, they play soccer, they play baseball, they play basketball, and you just don't really like the way things be going on. You be upset that your child may not be getting no playing time. You know what I mean? Watch this video because I know I did a video talking about this before, but I just want to like make a video, on like have a discussion on how youth sports can be better for the children, for the youth, because we got to make sure that the youth is looked out for. Because I mean, like, the term YNs, the term young niggas, I mean, the new song that I'm working on, it's gonna have a message that can definitely help uplift. And these YNs, well, these young black males that are considered YNs, they just need the right guidance. That's why when a young black male grows up without a father or a father figure, what I mean, they need that balance. It's very important for them to have both parents, their mom and their dad. They need that balance. But anyway, back on topic. So yeah, one of the main issues in youth sports is parents being concerned and complaining and getting mad with the coaches about why their son or daughter is not getting no playing time. Yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens, but it's very important that while the player is on the sideline that they watch very closely, because I know how that is. I used to be on the sideline. I used to not be a starter. When I played football my freshman year of high school at the JV level, I only played in 2 games, but my sophomore year, I got a starting position. You know what I mean? Your child has to start from the bottom and they got to work their way up. Now, the problems with youth sports is that when it comes down to youth sports, it seems like in this day and age, a lot of these kids, they be thinking that they can play a sport just for fun, but unfortunately, it's not really like that anymore. The coaches want them to be out there to compete. They want them to be out there to win. They want them to be out there to win games and to win championships. It's all about winning. It's all about the competition because yeah, I know because Kobe Bryant had did an interview on ESPN, and R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, God rest his soul. But Kobe Bryant even said that youth sports, it used to be something that kids could do for fun, and just like Kobe Bryant was saying, it can teach kids like valuable lessons. And yeah, football has taught me some valuable lessons, even though I didn't have a passion for it. It taught me the value of hard work. It taught me the value of discipline. Like putting in personal responsibilities and daily effort. Coaches would always preach that to us. When I was in the 10th grade playing JV football, like coaches always preached that to us. And yeah, you can learn valuable lessons that can take you far in life. But you see, the thing about it is that when you put a lot of pressure on the kids, it makes them nervous. They may not even want to like play the sport anymore. They may want to quit. I remember back when it was my first year playing football, there was like I would say like a decent amount of guys that quit. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought about quitting plenty of times, but my dad, God rest his soul, RIP, my dad, he kinda wouldn't let me because he told me that the head coach wanted me to play. So I hung in there. And yeah, like that's why it's very important for them to show up to practice. You got to make sure that they show up to practice every single day. You know what I mean? Play how you practice. But yeah, in my opinion, when it comes down to youth sports, I do feel it's important to make sure that the kids are having fun and like the competition. I mean, you can't win them all. You win some, you lose some, but it is important to make sure that the kids are having fun when they have a lot of pressure on them, when they get put on the sideline because of the fact that the championship game is on the line and they want to win. It can make them nervous. I've had pressure put on me when I played JV football in the 10th grade. When I found out I had to play offensive tackle too, I was nervous, but thank God I got the job done. I got the job done as an offensive guard, and I got the job done as an offensive tackle. But yeah, I feel, what can help the coaches and what can help the parents is to make sure the kids are having fun. Whether they're playing basketball, baseball, soccer. Now, football is a little different. Football's a contact sport. I mean, youth football still has popularity, but when it comes down to flag football, make sure the kids are having fun. Now, tackle football, tackle football is fun, but at the same time, it is dangerous. But what's more important is to make sure that the kids are having fun. You know what I mean? Because just like Kobe Bryant said in that interview he did on ESPN, youth sports used to be something that kids could go out and do for fun, and it's not even really like that anymore. So, yeah, like a lot of kids, they get burned out with sports because they're just not having fun. So, yeah, I mean, I feel the main problem is that, the kids are not even having fun anymore. Sometimes the coaches, they get so carried away when it comes down to winning, they don't even really think about, like, if the kids are even having fun. And yeah, coaches, they criticize. I've been yelled at and criticized plenty of times in my days of playing football. But like they say, don't take it personal. You do got some coaches that don't care if you don't take it personal or not, but I mean. But what's more important is to make sure the kids are having fun. Look out for the kids, look out for the youth. You know what I mean? Let's provide a better, environment for the youth. Let's provide a better environment for our young black males because, I mean, these young black males being considered a YN, being considered a young nigga, I mean, we just need a better environment, just to keep the kids safe, the youth safe. But yeah, I just wanted to share this video with y'all, chat with y'all, because it seems like there's still like a lot of issues that be going on when it comes down to youth sports. You be having parents get upset with the coaches, and you be having coaches get upset with the parents. You know what I mean? So yeah, and if you were coach, if you were youth sports coach, and if you were a parent, you were a soccer mom, a soccer dad, a football mom, a football dad, a basketball mom, a basketball dad. Let's have a discussion about this. Chat with me, engage with me. If you feel like you wanted to add more to this, let's have a discussion about this. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.